Good morning and welcome back. I am glad that you are here with me today. It is going to be a fun day in music. First, we're going to start off with some announcements. So, we need to make sure that we have completed both parts of this module. If you have not, make sure you stop and do that. The first part was a flip grid that is new. We've never done those before. I'm looking forward to watching those videos. And then the second part is this video right here. You're going to watch this and do a few little note naming or note matching things here at the end. Should be very simple, very easy. Secondly, we need to make sure that we are logging on our specified day at our specified time. So, if I am a third grader, then I should be logging on to my Canvas course at 10:30 to do my music class on Monday every time. Even if you don't have a live class, go ahead and get used to logging into this time. Now, you may log onto your Canvas at 10:30 and say, "Oh my gracious, we have a live meet today. Let me go and make sure I get on my live meet." But we need to make sure that we keep that 10:30 block just kind of cleared out so that we get our stuff done when we're supposed to. Fourth grade, yours is on Tuesdays at 10:30, so you need to be logging into music at 10:30 on Tuesday. I am looking to see who's completing their music assignments on the correct day. Now, if you had a dentist appointment at 10:30 and you have to do it later in the week, that's fine. It's okay. But I would like you to be consistent about doing that resource class at that time because it really does help when you're consistently doing the same thing. Okay, so other than that, make sure we're getting all our modules complete. This is week 3.3. That means we have 3 modules you should have completed at this point. If you don't have all 3 completed, I will be contacting somebody at your house to say, hey, your kiddo is behind. We want to make sure we do not get too far behind because some of you got played catch up at the end of last quarter and you were doing like 9 lessons all in one, and that's just not fun. So let's make sure we go ahead and take these first 3 weeks and get caught up as fast as we can. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do our warm up now. We have a new warm up. Let's go. Have you ever had to toot in public? And so you laughed really hard to cover up the sound? Or you made some other really loud sound so people couldn't hear you tooting? They can still smell it though, can't they? So the name of this warm up today is called Silly Teacher, and it is about a teacher who tooted and tried to laugh to cover it up. So here's how the words go. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent toot. What she had told you was a laugh was really a small toot. That's right. That's how this one goes. I can't believe it either. Stretch up with me. Here we go, all the way to the ceiling, and this way, and that way. Shake it out. One arm over, and switch. Very good. Shaky, shaky. Shake out your right foot. Shake out your left foot. Shake out your head. Woo, we gotta be nice and loose. And sit up nice and straight. If you are not in a chair, I need you to find a chair, or you need to be sitting somewhere. So, not laying in your bed or laying on the floor, but somewhere you can sit down. If you cannot sit up straight, that means your back is nice and straight. If you can't sit up straight, then I need you to stand up. Okay, so find a nice place where you can sit or stand and sing with your best sound. So here's how this warm up goes. I want you to listen carefully. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Easy peasy. Now, have you ever seen those videos, those try not to laugh videos? And you have to keep a serious face even though whatever's going on the screen is really, really funny? It's like this. I want you to be very serious when you sing this song. Even though it says it's a silly song, we're still going to keep a serious face. So we're going to go like this. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Like you're telling a very serious story. And then I want you to make your best tooting sound. Okay, you got it? I know. I can't believe I'm making you do this either, but it's a fun warm up and I think that you'll really enjoy it. So let's try it together. This time just with me, no track or anything. We're just going to do it one time through. Sit up nice and straight. Sing along with me. Here we go. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Did you do it? All right, we're gonna add one more thing in there. I want to laugh. A hoot. Okay, so you have this. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. Ha, ha. Just a quick ha. Do it one more time. Ready? The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. Ha! What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. All right. So are you ready to try this from the beginning? Okay, so let's try it all the way from the top. Sitting up nice and straight. Here we go with a serious face. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Let's do it again, this time a little bit higher. Here we go. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Okay, even higher. Here we go. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. One more time. Give me the best one you have. Here we go. The teacher wants to hide the truth about a recent hoot. What she had told you was a laugh, was really a small toot. Excellent job. Very good. For this next activity, for this next part of our lesson, you are going to need a dry erase board and a marker, or a piece of paper and a pencil, anything that you can write on. We're going to be just writing some things down to help us remember, especially when we take our quiz in a few minutes. And we're also going to be working on a couple practice problems, we'll call them practice problems. Okay, so we're talking about the staff. We're going to review just a couple slides from last week. So if you did the lesson from last week, this will be review. If you haven't, make sure you go back and check that out. All right, so the staff is 5 lines and 4 spaces. We place notes either on the lines or in between the lines in the spaces. So a line that has a note, or a line note, is a note with the line going through it, and a space note is a black, does not have a line going through it. So you can see that in the picture on the screen. So we did a rap last week, and you all love that. I know you're like jamming to my rap, but it goes like this. 4 spaces in between 5 lines tells you if the sound is low or high, because if it's low on the staff, it's a low note. If it's high on the staff, it's a high note. All right, let's try it together. Ready? 4 spaces in between 5 lines tells you if the sound is low or high. 4 spaces in between 5 lines tells you if the sound is low or high. You got it. You got it. I know. Okay, so did you know, this is the new stuff. Did you know that each line and space on the staff is assigned a letter name? So like an alphabet letter. The treble clef is always paired with the same line and space notes. So if there's a treble clef in front of it, the line or the space that has that name will never change. Okay, so the first line is always an E. It always is an E. It will never change. Never, 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 never. Each line on the staff has its own letter name. Any note placed on that line has the same name. So if I put a note down here, like I just said, on that E line, it would always be an E. To help you remember these letters, if this will ever move out of the way, there you go. To help you remember these letters, think of this sentence. Elephants got big, dirty feet. Can you remember that? Elephants got big, dirty feet. All right, so we're going to start from the bottom. This is our elephants got big, dirty feet. So any note on that top line is going to be an F. Remember, feet. Elephants got big, dirty feet. So if I said, hey, Jim Bob, find the note or the letter for the third line. I'm going to count up to my third line. 1, 2, 3, third line. And remember, elephants got big. So that's going to be the letter B. I just read a note. Whoop, whoop. All right. So there we go. That's how we remember it. Elephants got big, dirty feet. So this is where that piece of paper, comes in handy. It says raise your hand to come to the board. Obviously, we can't come to the board. That's a sad day. Write the letter name below each note. So I want you to, on your paper or on your dry erase board, I want you to write down the letter name for these 3 notes. You can go ahead and pause your video right now and write down those 3 notes. Ready, set, go. Okay, did you pause? Did you not? Did you write your letters down? Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Okay, so remember our sentence, so elephants got big dirty feet. So this is elephants. So what letter do we go here? E. You should have put an E there. All right, ready? Elephants got big. So what note goes here? Big is B. Good, you should have a letter B there. Now let's go to this one. Elephants got big dirty. D. All right, so we're going to put a D in there. So you should have had E, B, and D. If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. Fantastic job. All right, so let's talk about some spaces. Each space in the staff also has its own letter name. You got to be careful. Don't get confused with the lines and the spaces. Any note placed on the space has the same name. So first space is F, second space is A, then C, then E. What does that spell? Face. F-A-C-E. The spaces spell face. It rhymes. Face, space. Yeah, it's easy peasy. Okay, so if I said, hey, I had to try to think of a name off the top of my head and I couldn't think of anything. Hey, Jane. I'm trying to think of somebody I don't have. Jane, on the 4th space, what letter is that? F-A-C-E. E. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So raise your hand to come to the board. Just kidding. On your dry erase board or on your piece of paper, I want you to write down the answers to these 3 space notes. Go ahead and pause your video now. Did you pause it? Telling you, don't cheat on me. No cheating. Okay, so let's go over these spaces together. The first space should have been F, right? Because F-A-C-E spells face. So F goes right here. Let's come to the next one, F-A-C-E. That should have been E in this blank. And the last one, F-A. So we should have had an A in this blank. So you have F, E, and A. Those were your 3 answers for the space notes. All right, my friends. So in your assignment today for your quiz, you're going to be answering some questions about those notes. Remember, elephants got big, dirty feet, and face for your spaces. Okay, let's move on to our next activity. Last week, we started on the song Kindness, and you had an activity this morning in the first part of your module, a flip grid, talking about a time when someone was kind to you. I've had many, many instances of kindness in my life. I'm sure you also have. But I will tell you one recently, last week. I got really stressed out because I had so much to do. And I was really upset. And my husband said, stop, go sit down, go watch TV, and I will take care of everything. And he did. He washed the bottles. He got the baby to bed. He got my son in the bathtub. He just took care of everything. And that was really kind because I was really struggling to get all the things done. You may have that happen sometime too, where you have so much to do and you just don't even know where to start because you have so much to do. And so it's really nice when you have somebody to come alongside you and help you out in those times. That was very kind of my husband to do that. So I hope you were able to share some of your kindness or a time when someone was kind. And I hope that you'll find someone to be kind to this week. All right, so we're going to review what we did from last time on this song, Kindness. Let me pull up my track. And we're going to sing through this together. If you don't remember how it goes, you can listen to it the first time, and then we're going to work on the second half of this today. Here we go. Look around you, there's someone in need. It's not that hard to see. Ever wonder why they sit alone? It's a silent so let's go back to the first page. Oops, wrong way. And let's look at these words. Look around you, there's someone in need. Look at the first word, look. Do you see this note right here? It's an eighth note. It's on the first line. So what letter is on the first line? Remember, elephants got big dirty feet. So that would be an E, right? Elephants, look. All right. And the same note is down here with you. Look around you. Comes back down to the same note there. There's someone. We have another one on theirs. Can you find on your page all the times that you see an E in this page? Are you ready? Let's point to them. Look, you, there's, need, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. That, hard, eb, why, alone, and it's hard to see, my thing gets in the way. And then we have sigh. All right, so we have lots of E's. We kind of always come back to that note, don't we? All right, so let's sing through this section by section. I'll sing it first and you repeat it back to me. It goes like this. Look around you, there's someone in need. Your turn. Look around you, there's someone in need. Good, my turn. It's not that hard to see. Your turn. It's not that hard to see. Good. Ever wonder why they sit alone? Your turn. Ever wonder why they sit alone? My turn. It's a silent kind of plea. It's a silent kind of plea. Good, that should be familiar from last week. We worked really hard on that page. Let's turn and let's look at this next page. What note name do we have up here? It's the third space. So what do we say when we see spaces? Face, right? F, A, C. So we're starting on a third space C. We talked a little bit about that last week. Be the one to walk on up. That note's going to be a little higher because it's higher on the staff. So repeat after me. Be the one to walk on up. Your turn. Be the one to walk on up. Very good. Never mind if others judge. Your turn. Never mind if others judge. My turn. Look around you. There's someone in need. Oops, it's covering need. It's going to go away. There it is. It's not that hard to see. Your turn. It's not that hard to see. Good. So we're going to be singing this next week on a Flipgrid. Nobody will see it but me. And I want to hear you sing at least part of this song. So we're going to be working on that for next week. And that's why it's so important that we practice this week. All right, so let's try this whole page together this time. Here we go. Be the one to walk on up. Never mind if others judge. Look around you. There's someone in need. It's not that hard to see. Good. Let's try the whole song from the beginning. We're going to stand up, or not stand up, unless you want to, but sit up nice and straight and give me the best sound that you have. Here we go. Here it is. Look around you, there's someone in need. It's not that hard to see. Ever wonder why they sit alone? It's a silent kind of plea. Be the one to walk on up. Never mind if others judge. Look around you, there's someone in need. It's not that hard to see. Very good. So again, next week we're going to be doing that in a Flipgrid. So I'm looking forward to hearing you and seeing how you do those wonderful notes and sing those wonderful things. But that is all that we have for today. So, my friends, I need you to go ahead and finish up this video and head down to your questions, which are super easy. You just need to use that elephant's got big dirty feet for your lines and space for your space. If you need to, write that down. Okay. Elephant's got big dirty feet for your lines and face for your space. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.